Imagine a continent so ancient, it once held the keys to a supercontinent, a place where deserts touch coral reefs, where kangaroos roam alongside some of the world's most venomous creatures, and where the land itself whispers stories of Earth's earliest days. Welcome to the Australian continent, an isolated, mysterious, and powerful landmass that defies expectations. But behind its beauty lies a geological saga, a cultural tapestry, and a climate challenge few truly understand. So, what makes Australia more than just a country, but a living, evolving continent? The Australian continent isn't just a political entity, it's a geological marvel. Over 3 billion years old, it's home to some of the Earth's oldest rocks. Australia was once part of the supercontinent Gondwana, along with Africa, South America, Antarctica, and India. But around 180 million years ago, it began to drift apart. Unlike many other continents, Australia sits on a single tectonic plate, the Indo-Australian plate, which means fewer earthquakes, but greater geological stability. This ancient, unique landmass has been slowly moving northwards ever since, at nearly 7 centimeters per year, faster than your fingernails grow. Because of its long isolation from other continents, Australia developed a truly one-of-a-kind ecosystem. Over 80% of its plants, mammals, reptiles, and frogs are found nowhere else on Earth. Think of the koala, the platypus, or the cassowary, evolutionary oddities shaped by time and separation. Australia is also home to the world's largest coral reef system, the Great Barrier Reef, and vast deserts like the Simpson and Gibson. From tropical rainforests in the north to snowy mountains in the southeast, the diversity is unmatched. This natural isolation makes Australia a living laboratory of evolution, a true biological time capsule. Long before European settlers arrived, the Australian continent was already alive with knowledge and culture. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have called this land home for over 65,000 years, making them the oldest continuous cultures on Earth. Their Dreamtime stories explain the origin of the landscape, creatures, and humanity. These stories, passed down orally, are deeply tied to specific parts of the land. Mountains, rivers, and even rocks have meaning. This deep connection to the environment reflects a sustainable way of living shaped by generations of wisdom. Yet today, their voices often go unheard in conversations about the future of the continent. Modern Australia may seem urban and developed, but most of its population is packed into a few coastal cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Vast areas of the interior, known as the outback, remain wild, harsh, and thinly populated. But the continent faces growing threats. Climate change is hitting Australia hard. Droughts, bushfires, coral bleaching, and extreme heat are becoming more frequent and severe. In 2019 to 2020, Australia faced its worst bushfire season on record, known as the Black Summer, which burned more than 18 million hectares of land. The continent is at a critical point. Balancing development with conservation has never been more urgent. Geographically, Australia sits between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, making it a key player in global trade, military alliances, and geopolitics. It's a core member of groups like the Quad, alongside the US, India, and Japan. As tensions rise in the Asia-Pacific, Australia's position becomes increasingly strategic, not just for defense, but also for energy, technology, and diplomacy. Meanwhile, Australia's clean energy potential, from solar to wind, is positioning it as a future green powerhouse. The question is, can Australia lead the way while preserving its ancient heritage and biodiversity? From ancient rocks to futuristic dreams, the Australian continent is not just a place. It's a story still unfolding. A land of contrasts and challenges, of resilience and reinvention. If you found this journey fascinating, don't forget to like, Comment your thoughts and subscribe to Unrevealed Facts for more deep dives into the unseen layers of our world. Because the more we uncover, the more we understand.